Are we live? Are we live? Yeah, boy. What is happening? Going big TV, trying to log in. Come on, baby. Don't mess me about. Oh, no. Why is it not loading in? Not on this. Problems with the old IPTV. No. Come on. Go on. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Why is it always me? Why is it always me? Every time I go live, right? Every time I go live, I have problems. So now on my screen, I've got first time ever, right? It's not the first time I've seen it, but it is on this particular Fire Stick. I've gone to go on IPTV and normally it comes straight up, but it's come up password and username and sign in, which I'm doing. I've got the username and everything in front of me. Man, anyone got any ideas? Because my brother's at the match. Sick. But, yeah, just the usual start to the show. You know how it goes, man. Got half an hour to get the match on. Sick. Unbelievable, man. Settings. Yeah. Well, right, let me log out of this one. Oops, there. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Can't believe I'm gonna have to do it on my phone again. It's always the same one. It's got to go on Pete Tong again. At least I'll be able to show you what's happening on my screen now. Yeah, I don't like it like that. Celtic TV. Bosh. Celtic TV. Oh, I think we're back on. I think we're on. Something's going right. Yes. Yes. I didn't think it was going to work there, you know. Everyone else have them mad, you know, when you're going up and down on your Fire Stick, like a clicking loud as. Right. What the hell? There's loads of Premier League shit now, like. But come on.
To manage the players, you know, and to get them performing to the level individually and collectively that we know they can do. Now we're on that path, we're getting there, but it's a bit slow, and we're going to be tested in this next 7 days to see if that's on track.
And Ebbsfleet on Saturday, just a short trip to Kent then, Lenny. It's a nice short one for us all.
That's amazing, this league, isn't it, really? I mean, literally at the start of the season, half the teams, literally half the teams are in London and the South East. So it's
loads to talk about today. I haven't even read the paper yet.
But obviously,
you know what I mean?
And hopefully the weather allows it to go ahead, and you know, we'll prepare as best we possibly.
Apparently, I've been told.
Talking to Rob, just to repeat that Kevin Phillips is
being told that I was proper mashed last night.
Similar stats this season, and the first of 3
I ordered 2 things off Amazon, right? No lie, I ordered 2 things off Amazon, right? At 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. One of them came this morning, but not the main one. Still waiting on a Wi-Fi booster.
In the meantime, we fans survive. Clark and Hayden Hackney dropping out, Rad Vandenberg and John Howson. So Tom Robert in goal of Lucas Engel, Matt Clark, who was captain today, Dale Fry, and on home debut, Luke Ayling. Hackney and Barlasser, the central midfielders.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it on here so I can see what I'm doing.
Attacking midfield trio with Sam Greenwood and Isaiah
No
Jones.
connection, man. What's going on?
Considerable interest to Aston Villa. It is Morgan Rogers. The Rotherham team, rock bottom of the division, 8 points from safety, but effectively 9 with their goal difference.
What's happened then? Has something happened, like?
Cafu and Julie Lindsay out for Ollie Rathbone.
Leo we've been battling like Leo. Are we going into battle, lad?
Captain Sean Morrison and Seb Revan. Lee Pontier plays at right wing back. Cohen Rammel is on the left. Jimmy Lindsay at the base of midfield. Then Cafu, Christiani and Sam Lucas support the former Middlesbrough striker Jordan Hugo up front. The benches today for the Millers: goalkeeper Dylan Phillips, Tom Reeves, Georgie Kelly, Talaji Bourne, Ollie Rathbone, Sam Lundberg, Arden Appiah, Kieran McGuckin, and Peter Kioso. For the Borough, Jamie Jones, Rod Vandenberg, Alex Gilbert, Paddy McGraw was back for the first time since the game at Leeds at the start of December. Josh Coburn makes an earlier than anticipated.
Why does it always stop on that?
Is there, along with Matt Crooks.
Put you off putting your camera on, you know, especially when your camera freezes, right? Like, my camera on my tablet is froze there with me just having the worst face ever. Like. So just filling up at the Riverside there. 20 along, 18 minutes to go. I need to
3-0 to the Borough. Who knows, Rogers might even score. And some more here. We have this a big hello from the freezing temperatures of British Columbia.
Yeah, so I'm reading off what I've got in front of me now. The connection's working. So this light, I'm just a little bit light. Might be a bit rare, that light.
A milder Borough, well, it's more mild, I suppose. 3-0 to the Borough, win boosting the confidence for Tuesday's upcoming victory, and the SPR Autism Development Centre prediction.
I'm just going to turn this camera off just till I get myself sorted out in here. Yeah. It's absolutely doing me head in.
1-0 for Max. And just on Pool's team says, well, the circus continues. Let's hope it's entertaining and not a clown fest. I mean, we haven't felt this underwhelmed with everything.
Jim's still live. Anyone been watching Zeus's channel this morning? He's now called Rebam, thanks to Quaver.
It is the annual Middlesbrough Football Club Foundation, which helps charitable arm match. And
So I've been on Jim's this morning.
will be auctioned off.
Been putting the world to rights as usual. Basically, two old geezers just talking here.
Each of the shirts is going to be signed by the player. They're not coming up for auction on the online website. Match one shirt.
I think that time for a bet on.
This only happens once a season.
Jim's still live.
Unique items.
Go on there, man.
To the foundation, which of course does brilliant work right across inside. On that theme, the foundation held a dinner.
I'm trying to work out what's going on here.
One of the prizes, which I believe
Leo's off to work. Where do you work on a Saturday, like Leo?
back of the West Stand, Mark, Craig, and myself.
Yes.
And, it was winning bidder and a company called Girata.
Stevie Boy's definitely most crazy gadget this week. Like, he's won the craziest gadget award. They've been in the thick of things.
Now, where do you usually sit? I want to sit on the top of the last stand. And what have you made it for us, Steve?
I don't remember Leo doing some, got the bars and that, and he's got all the free weights and that in his room. Yeah, man.
Obviously the cup as well, which is very exciting.
So we'll get started probably in a minute. I'm just eating a cheese sandwich. Try to charge my phone up with the worst phone charger in the world. One of them. One of them where if you walk past it, like it stops charging. It's one of them. Money in that, isn't it, Leo? Well, I know a few people who work for Chinese, like deliver Chinese takeaway, and mate, is that for Uber though, or do you work like for someone privately? But no, I don't know how much you get or how the work you pay out, but where we're from in the northeast, we tip people, we tip delivery drivers, so that's where they make all the money. Same as taxi drivers, they always get a tip. It's like when you're drunk and you get a taxi home and you're in a really good mood, aren't you? You're drunk, and the taxi driver, like, you always end up giving him like a £5 tip or something, don't you? Bostog's got an 8-pack. Got an 8-pack, man. I've seen him. Wait till the summer when Bostog does his naked workouts on his veranda. Thanks, you, man. Legendary.
The new season's nearly here with your idiots getting stronger. We've got serious pulling power now.
Leo, you've got a good head of hair, haven't you? Leo's got long hair there, bro. It's usually the case, that, innit? Tight ones give you an out. Spend 50 quid on food and that. Give you like 20 pence. To be honest, I'm not one where I don't, Uber and all that, yeah? Deliveroo, Uber. I don't know whether it's just this generation, but I never ever use it, mate. Never ever. Yes, this, that, you're in another country, aren't you? There's no point. Just on about Uber and stuff. Is Uber a big thing where you are, like, to start up? Don't think it is, because I don't know, you're back in Cyprus now. Right then. Everton playing today, so I've got the I'm on the Fire Stick on the Middlesbrough page, so you don't really get to see what's happening. Yet again, StreamYard signal is messing up on my tablet. The only guarantee I've got on my phone is that it's gone to data, mobile data.
Hello, football fan. This is
I think I get 40 gig of data a month. This is with Vodafone, obviously unlimited text, which I don't use much. It's always data for £20 in it. Carries on, you know, if you don't use it all and you have the money in when it's due to top up, it'll carry over. And last month I think I used 35 gig. 35 gig. And I was connected to Wi-Fi as well. I had my Wi-Fi turned on. It was just... Yeah, so when you heard they're not on the door, I thought that can't be... I thought that can't be Amazon already. But it was, but it wasn't the one I wanted.
We've got serious power now.
Everton aren't playing today. Ooh. So who do you say you delivered for, Leo? Limited everything. What? Limited data as well. No, that's good going there.
BBC Radio T's Breakfast with Amy Oakton. Weekday mornings from 6. All times.
Yeah, I didn't know whether the tipping thing was just a northeast thing, but
Get to the chopper. Hey, I'm gonna try again. Hey, Rob, where will you be at 8 o'clock? I'll be back.
Yay! BBC Radio T Breakfast with Amy Oakton. Good mornings from 6.
look a little bit rougher today than I did the other day, I'll be honest. Oh. That's good that though, the no data limit, because let's face it, at the end of the day, do many people text now, or it's all through WhatsApp now, isn't it?
Starting with Amy Oakton on BBC Radio T's Breakfast at 6, right through the challenge from 10. And Scott making it through in
What are you saying there as well, mate?
It's from 6. New commentary on Chelsea against Borough.
Yeah, man, we've got. I'm just watching it live now. It's just filling up. Michael Carrick's our manager now, mate.
Been in charge since early December. He's won just one game so far. That was against the Borough on the Boxing Day.
Just that, mate. Did you see the one the other day? Did you see the other day where I put my denim jacket on, mate? The only thing missing was the white t-shirt, the Shaking Stevens, mate. Shaking Stevens, eat your heart out, man.
Healthy challenges as they all are in the championship, you know, we'll just see them.
Yeah, it's threw me a little bit this because I like doing it on the tablet. If the signal stays right, I might switch to the tablet. Yes, my mate, how we doing? What is happening, Geordie? The Geordie's got a game with it. I'll try to do this without a light on and all that.
That's the challenge in both boxes. You've got to identify
The big dog is back.
you've got to enjoy expressing the certain
Brentford v Forest. Who's the big dog? Like who's been gambling? Tony. Somebody Tony.
So whether that's the philosophy you want to, continue with or maintain is, that's for the future conversation, but for the here and now.
Someone been doing a bit. Someone had a ban like have they?
And that's what we've been trying to do.
And how do you approach the need for wins? Because although there's obviously something that's very important about being tough to beat, but you've got to get wins, haven't you? I don't know how many you need wins in the top division. How do you go about that as well?
See what I can do here because this is doing me nothing. First.
What you're doing around the pitch, and again, it comes down to personnel, comes down to match winners, it comes down to recruitment, it comes down to the individuals that's on the pitch. And we're under no illusion that the challenges that are going to come, soon after.
Richard, head coach. I mean, it's interesting hearing him speak there. And he would play up to it, obviously, in the build-up to this thing.
Right, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try something.
But to be fair to him, they are operating on different planes in the same division, aren't they? I know him quite well. He's on my A license.
Might be a little bit of feedback.
He's also about the game, goes again. Done a great job in his first job. He's been assistant to.
How's that? Is that gone? Shit, is that gone now or what? Oh, man, that was major bad. Is that gone now? We're back. That was heavy, that, like. That was heavy, that. You'd think I've been doing this for long enough now to sort some shit out, wouldn't you? Oh, you've just joined at the right time there, mate. Some bad technical issues going on there. Bad technical issues, Brett. Yeah. Has anyone else noticed how mate Legendary Mac? He's about right. He's always commenting on videos and stuff. Ooh. Heavy that. So we all good with the sound, yeah? Jesus wept. Are we all good? Not many Prem games, you know what? I can actually have a look. I can actually have a look now on my phone. Yeah, man, I've got me, bro. Got me frames here. I did have the old frames here, mate. The frames will be out. That's it. I feel a bit lost without my frames. Yeah, who's Bantry? Pick up the Bantry. What is Bantry, by the way? Does anyone know that? Oh, have we already missed a game this morning? Oh, that's sort of, you know what? If Arsenal smash Palace, I've been bigging up Palace for a few weeks. I think PP's a Palace fan, isn't he? I've been bigging them up, saying they're a decent side, but if Arsenal, obviously, Arsenal had a bit of a point to prove, didn't they? I think I've got a couple in mine as well, bro. I know, well, let's face it, though. Let's face it, it's that. What were them mad glasses Dennis Taylor had, man? They were they're probably banned from snooker now, you know, because they're he had like things on the top, didn't they? So he used to wear them on his nose and he could still see. Yes, big up the Bantry, respect, all the way from Ireland. I didn't tell you, did I? So I'm going to, the other night I was going to the pub on my birthday before I did that live. So I walked halfway, right? It was about 2 miles to the pub. It was freezing. I walked halfway and then there was a bus stop. I thought, it's got to be a bus due now. Like. Anyway, at the bus stop, I could see 100 yards in front of me. I could hear before I could see. You know, when you get to one of these guys, oh, yeah, all right, mate. Oh, yeah, all right, fella, yeah. Yeah, see you in a bit, fella. All right, giving it all this freezing cold. I thought, there's no way I'm walking past him without him saying something to me. Sure enough, I got about 20 yards away and all he had, what I'm freezing in a kid. What I'm freezing. It's like, I said, is there a bus due? Aye, kid, aye, there's a bus due. Cut a long story short, the bus, I only had to wait 10 minutes for the bus, but the conversation before we just got on the bus was on about the IRA. Now, this bloke was, he was Irish, really. He had Irish blood, but he didn't talk, he wasn't Irish. And his uncle was in the IRA. That bus could not have come any quicker, mate, I can tell you. I thought he's going to sit next to me here on the bus, but he didn't. In the future, no, I didn't know whether because this right? He's won. He's not many people know this, but he does. I think it's women's. You know, them women's magazines. The vote for the best dressed man and all that. Rear of the year. This usually wins rear of the year. Yeah, for some reason. So this I know you've spent a lot of time on your grooming. So is top button fastened or on like a polo shirt? Yeah, but we've got a big game this week, so we need to go into that Chelsea game. We need to go in on a bit of a high, so a good 3 or 4 nil drubbing of Rotherham here. I should do that, right? We barm. I don't know. I think I've missed some of it last night. I think I have missed. I don't even know what's happened. Sounds like there's been a bit of crazy behaviour. Was it women? Well, which one was it? Woman's Own or something? Voted your best rear of the year 3 years running, wasn't it? Tell you what's weird, right? Well, we get all the sensible ones are in now. Stacked as fuck. Who's stacked as that? Good job, Sean's in like this. Don't think I'm connected here. Yeah, any shit in the chat. Any shit in the chat. Just get rid of it, man. You know what I mean? If it's not adding anything to the channel and stuff, right? Sean, I know you've just come in, mate. I'm sorry, put it on you. Sean, keep it right. Those stacked as fuck. It's funny things. Frames, that's windows and frames. I'm assuming that we're on about the gigs, yeah. So gigs, frames we've had, windows we've had. Oh, Calvardaman. Yeah. Did anybody see that? What? Somebody put a community post out the other day, and it was her who was married to Les Dennis for a while. She was on Blind Date, wasn't she? Did anyone see it? Anyone see that? Oh yeah, get rid if you're doing any doxing and that. That's shocking. But yeah, it's not a new thing, is it, Monk? He doesn't even hide it. But there was one in gyms this morning. Zara B one. You know what I mean? Yeah, nice one, Sean. Like I said last night, I don't really know. Anyone who watched anything, any of the live last night, I did warn you before. Come on, I did warn you before that I had a few. You know what I mean? And like, so usually goes pear shaped, doesn't it? Usually goes pear shaped, and you know, apparently it did, like, well, not pear shaped, but as long as it was still funny, and Jim tells me that it was still quite funny. But anyone could have come on that panel last night. But what I did see, there's a few people who were both like, how? Yes, Peggy. I don't even know why, to be honest. Lot of YouTube idiots fault. Have you seen who you are? Have you seen who you are now, YouTube idiots? You know, Lucifer. So you've been Lucifer, Monk, 420. This is all last night, I heard. Yeah, fucking YouTube idiots. Fucking mermaid. Fucking Lucifer. Fucking Monk. I can't still believe that he's asleep over that, like. There isn't many people who haven't been YouTube idiots, is there? You know what I mean? Being a man, a woman, everyone in the chat, nobody's safe. I think Tunesy's got don't forget, if you're watching this, right? If you comment on anything with Tunesy, watch what you're doing, right? because the state of mind is in at the minute. Just call YouTube idiot. Call you YouTube idiot. And then you fuck. YouTube idiots. Have you all? I've known of them. I've known of that account for since I've been on YouTube. But do you mingle in other communities, or do you just like get enough now from this community that you don't have to go in? There's enough going on over here, isn't there? But I just didn't know whether you were like not solely stuck to this community, whether you did your bits elsewhere as well. You know what I mean? Just over this side, yeah. Well, there's plenty in there to go on. It's not like you have to really go anywhere else. Sean, have you been YouTube idiots yet? Don't think I have. Like, to be honest, I'm a bit gutted. Ooh, lucky there. We should have been one down there. You got my mate Aldi in the house. Aldi. People. I love that word, people. People. My people, my people. Fricto. You gotta laugh like haven't you? If anyone wants to jump on, yeah, you can feel free. If you don't want to, it don't matter. Don't matter. It's like football banter on YouTube, whatever, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter. It's like somewhere to hang out on a Saturday afternoon, isn't it? You know what I mean? My people, my people. That'll do it, like. That'll do it. I'm still trying to remember what happened last night. Quaver Raver. Quaver Raver was on Munchie on here last night. And at one point, I seem to think it was quite good, like. Then we had Ella, didn't we? I tried to straighten a few things out with Ella because let's face it, he might not even be on here anymore. He's one of them characters that just come and go in it. That's it. That's why you know Tunes is losing it. That's why you know Tunes is losing it, yeah. Because of just the silly things. He says he watches everything and says for somebody who watches everything and takes it all in, still coming out with ridiculous things. You've only got to use your common sense if you're watching this YouTube. That's all I look for, common sense, you know. You can be funny, but at the end of the day, a lot of it is common sense. And anything that isn't common sense is going to get ripped, isn't it, really? See what the game's about. Why 5-0? It's a bit naughty, that, isn't it? Swansea 3-1. Brentford Forest. Brentford Forest. They just played each other the other day in the cup. Was that a cup game the other day? They're playing each other again now. Come on. Decent that, like decent little move that. Yeah, this is my second spell today. I woke up quite late. Monk, I've heard you've had a little lie. Well, that's not like you, is it, mate? Monk lying in until 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've already been on gyms this morning. I've been on gyms this morning, though, put the world right. But I was out in the car, so but I couldn't really read the chat or anything. But, you know, Jim's quite outspoken. He had his say on everything, and there's a few bees under his bonnet at the minute. Yeah, man. We'll put your body cock out on it. You'll be fucked today, mate. You won't know what day it is later. Have you not seen me, Posh Light? Have you not seen me? Have you not seen me? The effects, mate. Check this out. This fella's been causing a bit of confusion this morning. I mean, it doesn't take much to confuse flavours, right? But apparently, Peter Sky, Flavours was doing tunesy and looking into it too much, I think. The dog called Sky and somebody called Peter. Because I was watching the live, I nearly put in the chat, Flavours this Peter Sky was in, sure he was in here last night as well. Don't know how long he's how long he said that account for, but Peter Sky, I'm sure that's not a new account now. When's Everton's next game? Like just that, I know you're Blue Nose. Why is there no Premiership games on then? What's going on there? Why is there no Danny? Look at him. It was me saying, why is there no Danny Christie's on this week? Because of Jim, look. Jim's going to call Danny out on this channel, Jim. The link's there, mate. Might give us a bit of traction there. That's the one. I was watching Flavours this morning, and this Peter Sky coming, no Flavours like that. Peter Sky shout. So we've just got a dog called Sky. My dad's called Peter. Is that true? Where did that come from then? Because we know Tunes is watching, you know what I mean? Tunes, what's the crap with the airbed like? I don't know the airbed story, man. Oh, you know what, mate? I totally forgot the Australian Open's on in it. There's only Cam Norrie left in it, isn't there, for us? Cameron Norrie. All the lasses are out, aren't they? But they reckon that lass, the British #1, they reckon she was half dead when she was playing that game. She's still nearly won. See, YouTube idiots can't be Lucifer. Can't be that good. Whenever there's drama, Lucifer's always around. Like, no one's given him any grief yet. No one's called him fatty yet. No one's called him fatty. But he calls me Dan Lucifer. I don't know why. You know what he's like. No, definitely is. He just goes around jumping around to people's panels, causing trouble and that. It's hilarious though, isn't it? It's fucking hilarious, man. Just making an absolute laughing stock of himself, man. Tuned. That's just a good way of putting it. The mayor of YouTube town. You know what? I'm quite happy with 8. I'm quite happy with 20. Yeah. But did you see, like, what he's still going on about? What was this thing he called? Who was that aimed at, right? Who was that aimed at last night? 50 likes and some laughing faces because someone had 50 likes or something. Oh, lucky. That'll be Lucifer. Will be off in a minute. He's only just come in as well, Phil. He thought, oh, Lucifer thought Phil's are about jumping for a bit. I did already call him fatty though, mate. I'm trying to keep it up, you know, in your absence. Where's Sean Gregg anyway? What's going on with Sean Gregg, Lucifer? No, Sean's getting mentioned in some bad shit. Look, bad shit. I don't think it's out to Sean. Like. You know what I reckon's happened there? I'll give you my little take on it, right? So, Joe Canello, by all accounts, right, from what I get, Joe Canello. Joe Canello, I believe he has got rich parents, right? I believe his parents are very wealthy. Eh? Could even be in the millionaire bracket. This is what I've just picked up. I might be wrong, but I think that's right. Hardly ever comes on YouTube. He's, for some reason, Dennis is his friend. I don't know how that happened, but Dennis has known him, which is a little bit weird, Dennis, because Canelo's only, what, 19, 20, is he? So that's a little bit weird, but we'll allow with that, yeah. But how he's been involved or befriended Sean Gregg and Ash String, where Ash String comes in. But I think it's Ash String. No. And I think Canelo has made a mistake. I think Canelo has done something stupid, not thinking about anything. And I mean, any good troll would not answer the phone from a troll account, would they? I don't think he's realised like what he's been doing. If anyone else has got any other theories, you're quite welcome to share them. So who was Chumsy having a go at last night about on his live thing? 50 likes. Because I've never had 50 likes in that, so it wasn't me. Yeah, I heard that, but that was I heard that this morning on somewhere. I think it was Dennis. Dennis is not happy, is he? Dennis is not happy. This is bad karma for what he done to Haaland's neck, I think. You know, you can't go around stretching people's necks live on YouTube, right? And just expect not to have a bit of backlash. You know what I mean? I don't think, you know what? Have you noticed how Tunesy's got like, Tunesy doesn't want anything to do with that. He's had nothing at all. He hasn't even got any theories on it, has he? It's because it's a bigger story than Tunesy, than who YouTube is. So Tunesy won't, he's not going to advertise that at all. No, he's quite happy with his who's YouTube idiots. Like, that's what he's going with, isn't he? It's like Tunes, isn't it? Tunes is a bit like a sea lion. It should have been 3-0. It's like Tunes, he's not bothered about the weather as long as he's got Stella and that. Did go out. He did. I did hear him say he went to the chemist the other day. Thought buy some Bonjela. Wondering about how much Bonjela is. Then he realised he was using the wrong toothpaste. Ashton Jewel. Oh, fucking hell, here he is. Here he is causing all the trouble. He's still stuck in fight near the top of a mountain. Get me into trouble, man. Yeah, let's get some more Dennis jokes in a way. Let's get your Dennis and your tunes and your who's the other one? Who gets it? Who's the other one? Who likes it? Come on, brother. Pen. Penalty. What? I thought he was giving a pen there, like. Yeah, that's Jimmy. You did tell the story early on there. YouTube idiots. He did it last night on me live. He changed his name, trying to be clever. Something Quaver ever said, and he didn't realise that he's stuck with that now for 2 weeks. Said it could have been worse, man. I remember when somebody changed Sting's name to Johnny Woodsman or something last year. And he couldn't come in and chat for 2 weeks, man, because everyone just thought it was. Oh, does Rob go to the gym with Sean? Like, does he? Yeah, I didn't know that. Or is that are you just saying they both go? They both go separately, or I don't know, mate. I haven't had any of them ones. I've had the milk tray man this morning. What else? Usually jokes about the frames, you know. Yeah, we've had that one as well. We've had that one, even though he is black. Oh yeah, someone was saying the other night about Sean that it can't be that bad the weather in Carlisle freezing, but she's still going out with the tops on. It's like -6 and Sean's going out with it. It's like his wife beat. John did used to jump on paddles though, didn't he? He did used to jump on paddles and that, I remember. Till he fell out with Aerofol. Without a data, mate. Come on, lad. I'm not paying you enough. Get unlimited now for 15 notes, I think Stevie said. You know what? I still get it now, like Italian. Like I still say, people say like, it's got a bit of Italian. I don't know where that's come from, like. We are the Bora, the cock of the north. Todd, you've been getting some shit this morning. Not really shit, but I mean, keep them coming, YouTube. Keep coming. Yeah, it was Todd. Yeah, Todd's was in flavours now. It wasn't really a. It's got a bit of chill with ice, hasn't he? You know, ice. Guarantee whenever Ballygirl goes off, ice will be in. Anyone else see? What do they think is going on with that Ballygirl? Like, because if what she's doing on YouTube is in some ways supposed to be kissing Chichi off, I don't know. That wasn't really chat. I think it was quite similar to J Mac. J Mac was checking it out. You know, J Mac is regular on flavors. Probably one of my favourite films. The first one. Just I think I said the other day, YouTube idiots, is steroid cream. He rubbed steroid cream on his biceps. You know what you get for bad skin and that. Someone told him it was steroid cream. Well, it is, isn't it? It doesn't work if you're rubbing it in your biceps. Yes. That's being polite, that. Yes, anyone who was watching last night, honestly, I had to ask Jim if this morning, that was half the reason why I went on Jim's to see what I don't know, I would never upset anyone like on purpose, something like that. But I did say that I had a bit of vape, you know. But LR and Quaver, and I thought that was it. I thought they were just bantering. I thought they were bantering, but I know Quaver was still at it later on last night. They said, does anyone rate them? Does anyone rate them? I'll rate them. Yeah. Beating them, you know. And what brilliant comments to be had out there. You'd think by now, though, that you'd be regurgitating stuff, but there's still new stuff coming out every day, like funny comments on. You can regurgitate a comment anyway, not when Boss Dog's about. Oh, she wasn't going into ULR, and she moved on to somewhere else by then, man. Right, so Gadji, yeah. Tobbs will know what a Gadji is. I think it's a northeast thing. If you're 50 plus, you're all right. You qualify as a Gadji, yeah. Gadgis are just blokes, basically. Blokes with, who do blokey stuff. Gadji stuff. I think the highest you can get is a hairy ass Gadji. You know, these ones who don't wear a belt. And they bend over. Bend over and you just cracking their asses out, you know. Yes, we're getting an exclusive here, guys. Who wants to jump on here? You might want to be on this one. Ella, I know you might want to come on a chat. But let's listen to Sean for now. So anyone, Jim, do you want to be on here or what? Come, Esky. First time, Sean. Oh, sorry, I've got Lucifer now. Yeah, but
how you doing, mate? Yeah, I've only.
He doesn't have to come on and do anything, you know. He doesn't have to do anything, man.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. Like, yeah, I just want him to come on, man. I mean, there's bad shit being said, so yeah.
How are you doing, mate? What's up? Have you done your? Were you good live? Weren't you?
I'm just having hot chocolate, chilling.
Interesting opinion there.
Oh.
What about you, Ali? Fabio, though? Get under pressure here. Do you think Dino Blue?
Here he is.
That's a shock.
Hello, Jimbo.
Madness.
What questions do you want to ask me to do with any of this? And I'm supposed to give them my name where I've had fuck all to do with anything.
Okay, Sean, calm down.
Yeah, Sean, you know what it is, mate. Like, I don't believe a word of any of it. What they're saying, mate.
It's just other people, Sean's been saying bad shit, brother. I know the score, but yeah.
Well, Sean, you talk to Dennis. You talk to Dennis, or have you fell out with Dennis?
I haven't fell out with Dennis. Listen,
Who's got the telly on?
I'm quite happy to go to the police station tomorrow and have my device because I've got nothing to hide.
So you've heard the story, Sean? Or what's the accusations that are out there?
Yes,
So what's your thoughts on it then? The accusation as it stands?
What's my thoughts with it? Well,
Yeah.
my part of it is a load of rubbish because I'm getting the blame for something I haven't done. So I'll hand my device in tomorrow to the police station. I don't care because I've done nothing wrong.
But Sean, have you spoken to the guy who's made the accusation, to the accusator? So it's apparently Joe Canello has been speaking to Shufflin and another one who was saying that they mentioned yourself, Dennis and Astring. Have you spoken to Canello?
Yes, I've spoken to Canelo John. The only reason he mentioned my name because the Friday Night Fight Club, we were all in a group chat, right? And that's the only way he's mentioned my name in that group chat. Nothing to do with trolling. They've got it and they've mixed it around and started blaming us for everything.
Mm.
That's
But
what
one thing I did find funny, did you see how it was being labelled as an Instagram account for ages, right? And then all of a sudden Shuffling then turns and says it was a Facebook account that he rang up. So why would Canelo answer? Can you understand, Sean, how Canelo would answer a number that is supposed to be associated to like this trolling? Why he would answer that phone? Have you got any explanation for that though, mate?
No, I haven't got a clue. I really haven't. All I'm coming on with here for now is to clear my name. I'm not bothered about anything else. I want to clear my name.
But Sean, why haven't you asked Joe Canelo that question? Joe Canelo apparently picked up the phone when they rang that phone number, and they had a 60-minute chat. Why haven't you asked? Why haven't you cleared that up with him?
But listen, have they actually had a chat? Where's the recordings? What was supposed to be going out? These recordings haven't went out. I don't know what's going on.
That's it, though. They had the chat.
Mm. Well, apparently they have.
So,
according to Dennis, he said Dennis said on the other night on that YouTube Asylum clip, Dennis says that he spoke to Joe Canelo and he confirms that he did speak to them.
So that's the one thing. That's the one thing that they explain and why is Joe answered on that account.
Yeah.
Listen, I've asked Joe, like, Joe says he spoke to them on the telephone, not a Facebook account or Instagram. Joe had his number, or he had Joe's number and the phoned up on the phone.
So Dennis jumped on with Shuffling and had the conversation. Why, as a group, have you not got together, done a live, and invited the accusator over and had it out with them?
Well, listen, that's a good idea. Why am I like, listen,
do that on my channel if you want to, Sean, if everyone agrees.
listen, I'm not being funny to anyone, but why am I getting dragged into it? Why is my name getting dragged into it? And why do I have to all the things?
Well, that's the question you need to ask Joe Canelo and Shuffling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
No,
why
I'll be honest, Sean, right? Out of all the people involved, Sean, your name hardly been mentioned, to be honest. I think.
It's not about me, they're trying to drag me into the mud because.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, mate.
It's not happening no more.
No. I'll put my neck on the line like I did earlier, and I don't think so. I know Sean's not guilty of this. I know he's not. That's why I hit him up straight
He's got
away.
nothing to gain from it, has he? What has Sean got to gain from it all?
Sean always confronts people. He's not a troll. You know, it's no. He's being used as a scapegoat. I'll say that now. I don't know who agrees or don't, but yeah, that's my fault.
So what about Ashstring and Joe Canelo?
It's them two that need to be, for me, anyway.
Yeah, they're more likely to meet.
So don't get me wrong. If someone said to me it was me and Moon, and we would jump on a panel and discuss and bring the person on. It seems that the people who are accusing and put this out, it'll just continue until you have it out. And I know Dennis is at the balls to jump on and say you're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But he also did confirm that this Joe Canelo guy had had that 60-minute conversation.
Do you still speak to Ash, Sean?
No, not really.
No, see, I told you that lot. Yeah, I told you that. He doesn't. So weird to be in a
Yeah,
group
no.
if you don't get on with someone.
Don't forget, Lucifer, this happened late last year. They were all together, mate. So
I didn't know that. Yeah,
it didn't happen last. It didn't happen last week.
So I know what you're on about now, about it coming back around. Then, yeah. Sorry, lad. Yeah, mate.
I just think, Sean, you should have it out with Joe Canelo, mate, and put it straight.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, listen, I'm going to the police. I'm going to the police myself, and I'm handing my phone in, and I'm clearing my name. It's as simple as that.
Are
Do
we
it,
back?
brother.
Yeah.
Do it.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You know.
It's not like you're accused of something little, is it? This is serious, man. Fucking hell.
It's serious enough that it'll just gain momentum, won't it?
It will.
But no evidence will come out, I take it, because it's one of them again, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been dragged out for ages now, hasn't it?
I didn't
Oh,
realise, man. I didn't realise. Jesus. I thought he'd
I was just a bit shocked with Sean, Canelo, and Astring not responding to it.
That's what I mean. I
Listen,
didn't even hear about it. Like,
What you going on about? I've been responding to it all the time. I've been in the chat arguing my point all the time.
I haven't seen much of that, like, Sean. I've seen you pop up in chats, but not like being overly like defensive.
I was on Shuffling's panel just the other day arguing my point.
Oh, right, I didn't see that. I didn't see that, like. But yeah, but Sean, I think that anyone with a bit of common sense could see that. I don't think you're involved, like, you know, it's to try to drag you in on it, 100%.
Yeah, because, right, listen, and I'm not being funny. If you look in the chat, fucking spell, I can't really spell for fun. So you look in the chat the way I write, people can't understand it. So how the fuck am I going to make a 12 count up, right? And 12 people and tell all this stuff?
exactly.
Fair point, mate. Fair point.
You know?
Yep, that's right. Monk, that's a good one. That.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is he back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean. I mean, you've just? I mean, other than this, you're just getting on with your own shit and that now, yeah.
Yeah. Keep going to the gym and that's it all the time.
So, but why would be a reason for you to speak to Canelo, Ash, and Dennis? Is that one of these gaming things you play on the games and all that?
I don't need to speak to anyone. I'm clearing my name. I don't need to speak to anyone. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up, boss dog.
Yeah, because I believe Dennis and them, they do gaming and that, don't they? With you, Lucifer, you do the gaming and all that, don't you? So.
Yeah, not with Dennis or anyone though. It's just mostly.
Not with Dennis. No.
Nah, just mostly Nutter.
Yeah, so Dennis and Canelo, I think, are in the thick of it here in Ashstring, aren't they?
No. Yeah, you're right there, Monk. Yeah, you're right, mate. Careful with that one. I've seen you on team. True though. Right, I'm going to jump off, lads. Sean, I'll give you a ring in a bit, right, brother?
Nice one.
No worries. Catch you all later, boys.
Yeah, cheers, Lucifer.
Take care, man.
What, you with the bloody radio on, Jim? You batty.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I have. I've got the radio on. Why didn't you say?
So, I thought it was Lucifer. So, what do you make of all that?
I suppose he's right. Why should he answer when there's nothing actually being put out? But I'm just surprised, mate. Don't be wrong.
If you're asking me, Sean's name's just been shot in there for a bit more, just to add a little bit more to it, hasn't it? You know what I mean? Try, I think.
Yeah. I love the fact that they're all going to the police to hand the phones in. Imagine the desk sergeant on that conversation.
That's just not happened, though, has it? That has not happened, like.
Excuse me, mate. A guy called Shuffling off the internet.
Exactly, yeah. The Shuffling accountant.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
I mean, I thought going to the police and everything. I mean, I know what it's all about, but isn't that's like you just don't do it, do you? Over this side, I thought that was like really frowned upon. You know what I mean?
No, it's the thing to do. Apparently.
Yeah, suddenly it's all right, you know. Like I say, it's down. It's I've heard a few things like where the story's been changed, you know, and like you said this morning, Jim, that was the best. When you said that Shufflin accidentally screen recorded a conversation video call. You don't accidentally screen record anything, do you?
He said he drank 3 bottles of vodka.
And somehow managed to press screen record
3 times.
No, we should, man. Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I just feel for the guys because, you know, the prominent figures on this side of YouTube, they're in a lot of chats. They're in effect harmless. They don't do nothing mad, if you know what I mean. You know,
Yeah.
call outs and stuff like that, and meeting in fucking fields in Coventry to have straighteners, but they don't do not. They're not controversial characters, are they? I don't know about the Canelo guy, but I know. Oh well, apart from Ashling, I suppose. But no, are they? What I feel for them for if they've been attacked as a group when it is only an individual, and that hasn't even been proved yet. It's fucking terrible.
Mm.
But I don't think sitting there silent is the way to go. I'm not being funny. I just don't think it's the way to go.
Yeah. But I didn't know Sean had jumped on thingies the other day, like.
Not with the accusations from where they're coming from, because the person who's made the accusation will continue and continue, and they'll just get violent and violent and violent. And, you know, it's, I don't know. Some people must be thicker skinned. Or thicker.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say thick as fuck there.
I did say that. Well, I thought it. Fucking hell, you stop. But you know what I mean? It just doesn't seem right to me. Look, I don't know whether your channel's the channel to talk about it, is it really? But I just think it's...
well, yeah, like I say, you know me, man, I'll let people on. And anyone who watches knows that it's not my scene, like, you know, but I know all the people involved, so I'm entitled to, like, have an opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the same with me, and that's why I mentioned it on my channel this morning and said to Lucifer, it'd be great if he could come on and talk about it, because the fact of the matter is I know these guys, apart from the Canelo guy, but the fact of the matter is I know them. And, you know, if they are part of that group, you don't want to know them, because they didn't attack people on YouTube. According to the accusator, he's saying they attack children. And that puts them in a different light. You know, that's what I'm saying. They need to resolve it. There was a lot of other people attacked as well. No, Garth was one of them, wasn't he?
Well, the most vocal, apart from Garth, has obviously been Dennis. Yeah, Dennis has, like, got his knickers in a twist, and he's not happy. But he's responsible for Canelo coming on YouTube anyway in the first place, I think.
So that's why I'm saying, why haven't they jumped on a panel with Canelo and put what Canelo's story is out there? Because he's dragged them other 3 of them into it, and they need to face with Canelo and ask Canelo what was said on that conversation, who was on that conversation, how did the conversation come about, what were they talking about? Because the other sides have put it out that Canelo has turned around and said, yeah, I'm sorry, we are the trolling group. We're the ones who done this. No.
Yeah. So that's what That's what they tried to do the other day, but Shufflin won't tell us, like, won't let this convo come out, will he? He reckons, yeah, let's not forget, right? This is apparently an hour-long convo. Could you imagine talking to Joe Canello for an hour? Fucking hour. You can say a lot in an hour, you know what I mean? Like, that's a hell of a lot of convo, you know?
Yeah.
And he's not.
I just think since it come out, and then obviously Rob's put it out on his channel, it's had what 5,000 or 6,000 views since then. It's changed the opinions on a lot of people, and unless you've got to have a right to reply, a right to response, and they should be responding to it appropriately. And the only way they're going to do that is bring this Canelo guy on it.
You know what, Jim? Is this the same account that Expo ran with as well and was blaming Garth?
I don't know.
I'm sure it is, you know. I'm sure it is. Expo was going in. Expo got some info last year and said and was blaming Garth for this Instagram account, and I'm sure it's all to do with the same thing.
Well, apparently, Shufflin's phones it up, or someone's phones it up, or contacted them, and it was Canelo. So
I don't. Yeah, how has that happened? That's the one thing you need to know. And how do you explain that?
No one wants to
If
see
you've
talk about it, do they?
You've got to have something to do with it. If you're answering the phone, you've got to either have the details to get in that account, or it's your account.
It's very hard to go into a chat and someone says hello, and you're going to go back and say hello, how's your day? If that accusation's flying over them and they're sitting there fucking quiet, in my opinion.
Hey, there's a shout from Princess Angela. Yeah, have you heard of it? Where's Erie gone? Remember Erie? I don't even think you pronounce it Erie, dear. Where's he gone?
It's Era.
Where's he gone? Era, where's he gone? He was running YouTube for a bit, wasn't he? When the cesspit was out.
I heard Era was a YouTube asylum. YouTube idiots.
Oh right, yeah. There's a few rumours going about like.
It's just I just want to hear it. That and Zombo.
There was another rumour that CD is Garth is CD's dad. According to YouTube idiot.
How's Lincoln getting on? Can you check for me?
Lincoln? Can have a look. So I've had to go back on my phone here, Jim. Did you realise there? Did I go off for a little bit during all that?
Don't know. I was too busy listening to the radio.
Yeah, I lost my signal.
They told me to put off.
Yeah, Lincoln are 0-0 with Derby. Half time. But in the championship, it's about Pablo hasn't put his new bets out yet, has he? No, he must be studying hard.
He's waiting for them to win.
Yeah, he's got some.
Stevie Boy Billings says Aries passed away.
Never. Was that true though? Was that true, really? Wow.
Well, yeah, I couldn't see Stevie Boy Billings putting a fucking liar. That's sad news, isn't it?
Oh, but isn't he? He wasn't that old though, was he? Must have been ill then, has he? Because he wasn't that old as people made him out to be.
I don't know, mate. Didn't really know.
As old as he sounded. Yeah, he used to get a bit of shit, didn't he? Old Ewie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. How about Butter getting on?
0-0 it is there, but I've had one eye on the game there, and it should have been about 4-0, I think. Could be one of them. So why haven't Liverpool had a game this week then?
Play tomorrow.
Why is it on? Oh, do they?
Yeah.
But not all of the Premiership are playing, are they? Like, is there a reason for that, or why it's only like half a?
I don't know, mate. I can find out if you want.
Yeah, well, you should already know these things, man. All the time you've got on your hands.
Phil Graham said the same thing that I was thinking there.
What about Teabag Tracy? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Teabag Tracy's running YouTube at the minute.
I haven't seen her for
Mad,
ages.
don't
Where's she
it?
gone?
She comes back for like a week, jumps on everyone's panel for a week, and then you don't see her for about 2.
I haven't seen her for months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not watching the right channels then. She's running, she was running Paul Addins' channel the other day, which, I mean, let's face it.
Paul Addins' channel.
She was running it all night, you know, the big hours, like 2 in the morning until 7 a.m.
He's, oh, God's sake. Do you go on Paul Addins' channel then? Are you a regular?
You know what? I'm not subbed, but it's been, I've seen clips and that, and I have seen a little bit of it live, like, where Tim and Celtic, isn't it, basically? The 2 El Gadgis, man.
Celtic, is he still going, is he?
But Celtic's right in the thick of it. Do you know that fella's only 1 year older than me? You know that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, it's because Sean jumped on, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't. For me, Sean's got nothing to do with this. Like, honestly, he really hasn't.
No.
For the simple fact of he's got nothing at all to gain from it, and I don't know. I just can't. It just doesn't make sense. One of them common sense things again. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's just one of them again, isn't it?
If it doesn't make sense to you, it's probably not true, you know.
Yeah. Is Danny Christie still left his video up? You know, man.
I don't know if anyone. How many views? I think it had a couple of thousand views. Like, did you see it? You must have him on notifications, Jim.
Yeah, he put it out as a premiere
This morning.
Yeah.
He probably had. Because what's he averaging now on his thingy? What's he averaging on his videos now? About 20,000 or something.
I don't know, at £11.60.
Right. I'll have a look now. See. Oh, I seen that short you put up about Luke Littner. He got 9 data, didn't he? In Bahrain.
What a player, mate! Jesus Christ.
He's no flash in the pan, is he?
He got a 9
His first
data.
tournament, he's doing a 9 data.
9 data, highest checkout 170, and wins the tournament.
Did he win it as well?
Yeah, he beat 4 of the best players as well in the world. Van Gerwen, the Welsh Gerwent Thomas, is it? Gerwent something.
Yeah, man, how much money is he going to be worth, man? Jesus. Scary.
Yeah, it's fucking is, isn't it? Fair play to him.
Plus, they've squeezed him into the Premiership, haven't they? And I asked, have they had to kick someone out for that? Or
they would have had to, yeah.
You're going to be happy if you get kicked out of that, are you? For him.
I'm afraid you can't argue, though, can you? The guy's just reached the World Finals and then won a fucking WSO in his first tournament. Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic.
Well, Paul Annan's live now. And it shames me to say this, guys, but he's got 47 people watching him. 47 people in it. And I'm not even going to look to see who they are because I already know who they are. But no, for me, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, like, but you do not put community posts of pictures of your bad legs, dear. Did you see this? Did you see them?
No, I
That was
don't watch
horrible.
his
That was
community
horrible.
posts. Fuck me, man.
Honestly. No, Jim, honestly,
No.
got something wrong with his legs, yeah, like, but he put these community posts up of, like, it was just horrible. Why would you do that? Showing you, like, how bad his legs were, you know what I mean? Like, and he had Crocs on as well, green Crocs.
And then he's calling people out. Fucking hell.
Exactly, man. I didn't know what was worse, the Crocs or his legs. Like, I didn't know what was worse. Honest.
To call people out, you've got to be at least able to walk out your front door and have a little walk.
Yeah, man.
Fuck me, man. It's brilliant. You can't beat it.
Yeah, well, you're here, Jim, right? Because you heard last night the convoy I had with Jerry Helmet, didn't you, at the end?
Yeah.
So Princess Angela's just come in today. I know the account, but she left a comment on the video. I don't know whether it might have been when last time Jerry Helmet was on, but she confirmed that she knows him. And yeah, he did used to be homeless, and he isn't homeless now. And he knows a bit about the Bitcoin, but
Yeah, fair play on him. Can't knock it, can you?
yeah, but I was wrecked last night though, wasn't I? Funny that, like.
You were.
So glad I didn't upset anyone though, did I?
Yeah. You called
Did I?
out Danny Christie.
Standard that, man.
You had to go with tunes.
Fucking hell.
Standard.
I'm not worried about that.
And
I'm not
Joe
worried
Kidd.
about that. Oh, Joe Kidd.
Yeah.
Well, it's them vapes, mate. They knock me for 6, honest. I need to behave.
Ice Chain's in.
Yeah, Ice Chain's getting a bit of grief because he's.
Peggy.
I don't even know if he's a supporter of that Bally girl. Do you know that Bally girl? Like,
I had to fucking unsubscribe, mate. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry,
I know.
but yeah.
I feel like that. Too.
Fucking, I thought I can't be fucking watching her. She started off doing a cooking program. Then the next thing she's fucking in the fucking shower. Don't know. Sorry, girl.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
I tell you what, if you're watching here, you can't be handing your phone in to the police. Imagine Sean now. Oh, fucking hell, man. Sorry. I'm just taking the piss.
Press the wrong button, fuck's sake. Bally girl, I don't think that Princess Angela will know her, but I think all that has been to get back at Titch, obviously.
You got to blame the Northern King, haven't you?
Yeah, it's his fault as well. Like,
No, without a doubt, it's the King's fault.
Hey, Jim.
Look at Monk's comments.
Well, she's already got to go fund me up for a new pair for a tit job.
You're kidding me?
It's blatant, yeah.
Fair fucking play to her. Fair play.
There's actually a channel. There is actually a channel, right? Someone's going to say, "Oh, how do you know that?" Like, no. But there is like a website where people with money can buy women tit jobs, and that. That's been for a long time. That.
Oh, that's brilliant. You got 420 in as well.
She's taking it to new levels now. 420, your YouTube idiots now as well, mate.
Yeah.
Nice one, Lockie. Lockie, I've been meaning to go in Lockie's, you know, when he's on. I always get him mixed up with Cut the Supply now. Cut the Supply Scottish, I think, isn't he?
Cut Scottish, yeah.
Have you watched any of Lockie?
Yeah. I was on the panel last week with Cuss. Only for well, I was on a lunch break. We had 15 minutes with him.
So
I'll tell you what, I'd love to think Cut's opinion of the revelation this morning that the Decker Heggie campaign was continued by Danny Christie just for subs, views and cash. Fucking hell. That'd be fucking interesting.
So Lockie, what does Lockie he's a bit of the older, isn't he? Is he from the older generation, like?
I don't know his age, mate.
I believe I believe that he is he knows his way around the computer and that. But this week Cut's the one who's was live streaming Tunes Live, wasn't it, the other night?
Yeah, Cut's been on YouTube for fucking years, hasn't he?
Yeah, like I say, Lockie. I knew of Lockie, but Lockie came in my chat the other week and last week, and he spent a good few hours in here having a good bit of crack of that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's the other Irish channel? Is it Nilo? Is it
Nilo Mac? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know much about Nilo Mac either. I'll be honest.
Some decent lives, mate.
Yeah.
Ice Chainer says Bally likes the art and my humour. Yes, it's here.
What do you like about her though, Ice?
He likes the art. He likes the art and the humour.
I mean, one of her lives was called something to do with the gluteus workout. You know, your glutes and your ass cheeks. Gluteus maximus workout or something.
Yeah, well, sitting in the living room. No, next thing, Ballygale's on, fucking dressed like a what Monk said. You can't be sitting there with that.
Fucking mad, isn't it?
It is. It's madness. It is.
What are you doing tonight, Jim? Have you got anything organised for your Saturday evening, mate? Oh.
I don't know, mate, to be honest. It's boxing tonight.
So, UFC in there? It's a UFC tonight.
Something's tonight, isn't it?
I stayed up last week, you know, watch that Callum Smith fight.
That's a good fight, wasn't it? The Berbatov is here.
Well,
What's Berbatov?
I didn't know that much. Yeah, I didn't really know. I knew. I haven't seen any of his other fights, but he did well to last as long as he did with that lad. Like,
yeah, he got battered in the every round. Totally outboxed. Without a doubt.
But I think there's usually some good boxing on every week now, like somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On one of the channels.
The boxing's gone down a bit, hasn't it? Because they're all in there. the YouTube boxing.
The bare knuckle branch.
Yeah,
man.
The bare knuckle division. Did you watch more? Did you watch anything from that Paul Venice show and Ben Hatchett's show that they put on? What was the
just what he put out? Just a little bit that he put out in that. Apparently, the one I seen, the best fight was a lad who pulled out the crowd. You see that one?
No.
That was the best fight. Apparently, they offered anyone in the crowd to come up and have a fight with someone. Don't know whether someone hadn't turned up. So this lad took his top off.
That's a well planned and organised. Hey, there you go. Well planned and organised event. Fuck me, man.
Absolutely battered the other lad. Absolutely, like it was like a professional boxer, giving him all that, just picking him up, and he was supposed to.
What would have happened, Moon? What would have happened if that would have been the other way around, and the person who put his hands up because he was egged on by his mates or something, would have got knocked out or injured.
Yeah.
What a
You mean
fucking
like
claim.
insurance-wise and that?
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
what a compensation claim. You could have fucking sued the organisers for everything. You can't just,
nobody
them days are
mentioned that.
gone.
No, that hasn't been mentioned. Like,
No, it's because he was good, you said. That's because he was
Yeah,
a good
well,
lad and he got in and won. That'll
Mm.
if that type of event continues, no, just keep dragging people up out the crowd. You'll soon get somebody really badly injured. Bare knuckle fucking fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, as I said, it's pub fighting in it.
Yeah.
It's okay what anyone says. Better fights in the pub. It is indeed.
There's been a few more been popping up on me recommended there. They're different promotions, all bare knuckle. I think there's loads of them going on, you know. Loads of them. What you don't even
Did they
hear.
sort out the street beefs and street beefs?
I don't know. You done one show, didn't he? And then I haven't heard anything else about it. Whether there's going to be another one, don't know. What did you think about that? Like, I mean,
what?
Let's face it, right? So you're saying about the copyright, you know, where he's copied his name, yeah?
Yeah.
Street beefs. Then they're all kicking off the Americans saying, oh, you've nicked the name and the brand. So you only have to walk around Aldi or Lidl, right? And look on the shelves there. If that's not ripping people off, what is?
Heinz spelt with a Z.
Exactly. You look at it. You have to look at the writing and realise that it's not what you think it is.
You'd be pissed off though, wouldn't you? Let's be honest. If you've set up a...
Yeah.
So that street beefs in America are used today. Just ask people in the audience to get up and have a fight.
I doubt it. They might have done on the first promotion, but I doubt they do that now. Followers and that, haven't they?
The more you hear about these, the more you know these are purely fantastically organised events that really care about the fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Honest, let's get a guy out the audience. If that wasn't done as a gimmick to promote it a bit more, I don't know what, but you don't just ask anybody in the audience. As I said, he could have been anybody. Eggs on by his mates, got in, got fucking really battered, got brain damage. What's going to happen then?
But that's what I mean. Nobody, like, no one even thought about that or thought it wasn't worth mentioning, you know what I mean?
No,
but that would have put him on the spot, that. Would have put Venice on the spot if someone had asked that.
They put him in prison, mate.
Mm.
He just won't put you on the spot.
Mm.
Okay, now.
Maybe sign something, Jim, before he got in the ring. Maybe they made him sign something. I didn't see it, like.
Maybe it was put on deliberately to make the show a little bit more exciting. I'm a sceptical cunt, aren't I?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was listening to Dave when Dave jumped on this morning when I ago.
Yeah, I like Dave. He's a nice lad.
He didn't sound very well, like, is he? So something about whooping cough or something. His son.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's fucking mad. Possibly diagnosed with whooping cough. I mean, all these exotic diseases and medical conditions are all coming back over here because of the, you read what I said, it's the influx of immigration. And it's putting huge stress. There's medical conditions getting reported in the south of England that they haven't heard for hundreds of years, but are very prominent in some of these countries where the migrants are coming from.
Well, when these migrants come off the dinghy and that, right? I know that sounds bad, but that's literally what's happening, isn't it? They're jumping off a dinghy.
Yeah.
And they're getting a bed and that and whatever. So obviously they must be getting a full medical and all that as well, aren't they?
Yeah, don't forget, they're the ones who get caught. What about the ones that don't? What about all the dinghies that don't get caught? Do you think they actually catch every dinghy that crosses and every wagon load? It's big business, mate. It's huge.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I've seen the programme last night about modern day slavery. Have you ever seen anything about that, Jim?
Yeah, you see modern day slavery in your own city, mate. Just go and have a look at your car washes.
Well, that's the example that they used on this programme I watched, like it. And one of them, or a couple of them, right, had been there 8 years. A couple of these slaves.
Yeah. A lot of the restaurants. A lot of the well, not so much the building sites now because it's might get it with private companies, but building sites now a bit different, but used to be.
It's running into millions and millions, like for the people who were organising it. And they're even what they do is they take over their Facebook accounts and that these the Polish people, the traffickers take over and send like fake messages, you know, back home saying, "Oh, we loved it, brilliant," and that all that does is make more of them come over. Unbelievable one.
Yeah.
And it's the traffickers who would just, honestly, they're running every part of their life. They've got them that scared.
Yeah. Any scores yet?
The Borough's 0-0, but look, it's looking like it's going to be one of them days for the Borough, I think. I don't think we're going to score, but elsewhere. So Arsenal beat Palace 5-0. Good result there.
Yeah.
That'd be big in Palace.
Palace must have collapsed. Just fucking give up. Bit too cold for them.
So Southampton, that was good. So do you where you are, Jim? Can you tell when it's a match day?
Yeah.
But just the buzz in the town, like, oh, you can't get to the shop or what?
No, just the roads are busy.
Because do you know how many people live in Southampton officially?
No, I haven't got a clue, to be honest.
So Borough, I'm sure it's 160,000 people, right? That's the last official thing that they've said, 160,000. And if you get 35,000 at a Borough match, right? That's like nearly a quarter of the people from Borough are at the Borough match. That doesn't sound right, does it?
No, it doesn't work out like that, does it? Because look at Man United. What do they get? 70,000? And all that does is increases the population of Manchester every match day by 70,000. Because no one in Manchester supports Manchester United.
Yeah.
They're all cockneys. Yeah.
But that's why a lot of the Irish only support Man United because of the likes of
George Best.
Roy Keane, George Best. Yeah. And they're openly admit that. That's the only reason, isn't it?
Yeah. Suppose the next lot will support Man City. Have Man City got any Irish players?
No. I thought there was a rule. I thought the Premier League brought a law, like one of the rules where you had to have so many like English players in your team. Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know whether it's still applicable. To make their own rules
have at least a percentage of your team.
Yeah. You think that should be locked in, shouldn't it? To give the local kids and the homegrown kids a chance. Why are the African countries so good at running?
Beats me, mate.
No, do you
The
watch
best
these
one's got to
marathons?
be the Jamaicans. It's got to be the Jamaicans, man. The world famous for growing weed and how chilled they are. And Bob Marley.
And
They've
yet
got
they
the
can run
fastest
as fast
sprinters
as
in the
fuck.
world,
I see it with
men
it.
and women.
Yeah. No, you see it, like, I'll just give you an example. Ethiopia, right, they've got the long distance runners that they win everything, right? But yeah, I could imagine if you live in Ethiopia, it's fucking boiling us, it's desert. You wouldn't be running anywhere, would you? No, you'd
No,
be
it doesn't
chilled.
make sense.
It does, doesn't it? Is it just me?
It's like you don't see any black swimmers, do you?
And yet you
What I
think
mean,
you would.
Yeah, exactly. No reason why there shouldn't be, but there isn't.
Have you? We should do a campaign for that. Did they let them into bats? Black people. I shouldn't have said that. Well, you know what I mean? You don't see, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Did you know
Well,
it's
there wasn't many
impossible?
black golfers. Wasn't there many black golfers? Yeah.
Moon, listen to this. This is more for you. Did you know it is impossible for a human being to travel to the moon?
The human what?
A human being. It's impossible for a human being to travel to the moon.
Who says that? Where's that?
Science says it.
How long have they been saying that?
There is a radiation band around the Earth that is so powerful that anybody who travelled through it, any human that travelled through it, would die either instantaneously or within 1 month, or within 1 month, 4 weeks of travelling through it. Work that one out. Yes, yet they say we've sent people to the moon. How the fuck's that work out, mate?
So have you just heard that? Or apparently it's called the Van Allen Belt. Oh, Borough getting beat 1-0. Fuck's sake. Told you, I knew it.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the Van Allen Belt. And you cannot travel through it. A human being cannot travel through that belt. As yet.
But so we haven't been on the moon then?
We haven't been on the moon. We've never been to the moon. We might have sent a rocket there or a probe or whatever else, but we've never actually sent a human being to the moon.
Well, I sort of believe that. I think that has got to be one of the easiestly proven conspiracy theories, isn't it?
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a fact. It's a scientific fact. And the materials that they say was used for astronauts to travel to the moon would not withstand the radiation.
And when's this come out like?
Probably the day after the Americans said they sent a person to the moon, but no one wants to listen to it because it's better having a good news story, isn't it, that we can send people to the moon.
Why is it called Van Allen Belt anyway? Sorry, what's the Van Allen?
My money is on that the person who discovered it was called Van Allen, but I could be wrong.
That's a cop out, that Jim. That's the easy way out, that like.
That must have started on YouTube, mustn't it? You know,
it's like who invented the Morse code.
Like there's a guy with a channel called NASA, and one weekend he went on and says we're sending people to the moon, and all these other followers went yippee, isn't that great? And I'm going to show you folks as evidence next week, and he's put the evidence up of man being on the moon, and no one's questioned the fact that it's an impossibility.
Yeah, so is Buzz Aldrin still alive, is he? He must get some shit then. Like, I bet he's sick of people saying, saying shit.
Buzz Aldrin is the only person, well, one of the only astronauts that says we did not travel to the moon.
Did he?
He did.
You think you'd have got popped off for that, though, wouldn't you?
He may have.
Because you sort of got to believe him when he's supposed to have been there. You know what I mean?
So Buzz is one of the only ones, but they said he was insane by the time he said it. Probably the
He's going to be the one person, one go-to person who you'd like. You know what I mean? If you want to know the fact, that's Buzz. So if they haven't got him boxed off, they're on a bit of a loser, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Like, but here's another one for you, right? The Morse code. Do you know anyone who knows the Morse code? Or it's absolutely crap, isn't it?
What do you mean it's crap? It's a communication method. Can't be crap.
Do you know anyone that knows any of the Morse code? Beep, beep, dash, dash, beep. What the fuck?
I could guarantee you, if you spent a couple of hours a day learning Morse codes, by the end of the week, you'd know the fundamentals about it. And you'd be able to send a message and understand a message, basically.
How, when there's only like beep, dash, beep, how the hell do you work out a sentence from them three things, beep, dash, beep? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It fucking doesn't. Seriously, man, the Morse code has got to be the worst thing ever. Did it win us the war, like? Did it win us the war, did it?
Morse code? I don't know. What? Got a clue?
They used it in the war, though, didn't they? You know, that's like... You seen them in the submarines and that, didn't you? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah, the Germans are coming. Fucking hell.
So you saying they just sent it, but no one understood a word of it? They just played along with it?
Yeah, I don't think it was anything. I think they had something else, and it was like they were just
like a telephone, like a mobile phone. Yeah,
there was a question last night on the chase. Whose first words were so and so, and it was the fella who answered the first phone call. You know?
Oh, it was Bell. It was Bell, wasn't it?
Alexandra Bell, Graham Bell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But he didn't answer it though. He made it. He made the first call or something, and the other fella answered it. He's Jimmy Cargill to put a bit of light on everything.
Now the destroyer used to receive Morse code.
Jimmy Cargill. I don't know anyone that knows Morse code though. People are saying Bright, but Bright's got his own code, hasn't he?
Bright he's got a YouTube code. Definitely, without a doubt. Right, I can move a bit now. I've been sitting here with my phone plugged into the charger. It went down to 5%. It's up to 19 now, so I can move. Thank fuck for that.
I had to do that as well, mate. That's what I mean. I've had a major. Did I tell you I ordered 2 things off Amazon, right? No lie. 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, right? One of them came this morning. That's fucking service for you.
You ordered it at 4 o'clock this morning?
Yesterday afternoon.
So how did that happen then?
It's unbelievable, that, isn't it?
Do you reckon there's a person just waiting there to deliver stuff to your house? He's put an order in.
How is that even possible? Like, you know what I mean?
4 o'clock yesterday for that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, have you seen that though, Jim? Have you seen how much a stamp is now, mate? For a stamp, first class stamp.
God, I can't remember buying a stamp.
Yeah, I think it's over £1. I think it's. Did anyone tell me how much a first class stamp is? For
That's
one, I mean
value.
that. Well, yeah, it is when you look at it like that, right? But what you got to remember is, it used to be about 20 pence not that long ago.
And it used to be a guy on a horse fucking riding like hell throughout the night to tell somebody that somebody said hello or happy birthday. Look the way it's progressed. £1 now can get that message sent.
But don't you think, though, with like email and all the other stuff and Amazon and all that, that the Royal Mail would have been out of business? Should be out of business, shouldn't it? It shouldn't be charging more. It should be like trying to compete. Is that with Amazon now? A lot of it's free. You know, if you spend more than 20 quid, it's free delivery.
How less can you charge to send a letter than £1? Imagine the work that goes into that one letter getting delivered. And you've got to tell me how's that? No, it's got to be value for money.
I'm not saying it isn't. It is still value for money, but it has gone up ridiculously, though, hasn't it? So does that mean they weren't charging enough back in the day, or just because it's the one thing that's actually quadrupled in price more than anything else?
Now? So is it private? It used to be government owned, didn't it?
Yeah.
Royal Mail. So is it private now? Does it have to make a profit?
Jim, what was I just saying before, right? What we just read on about, right?
What?
I'm not going to dox myself, but that's just came for us. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and I just told them to fucking hurry up with that second parcel.
Unbelievable, that, mate. So both of them came within 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. This is the one.
How much postage did you pay?
Free.
Free. So how do you
manage it? Because what?
How are they managing that? Free post?
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know, mate. But the new Amazon factory warehouse is not too far away from. It's in the northeast, put it that way. And it's huge, and that's where Amazon. There's a lot of Amazon stuff there, but this thing I bought here, it's a Wi-Fi. To give you a better signal, a booster, a Wi-Fi booster.
Booster, yeah.
But I don't know anyone who's got one, right? But there's that many to choose from, mate. Honestly, hundreds of them there is. So I went for one in the middle. I think it was 40 quid. So I'll have to let you know what it's like. I could have done with it a few hours ago, like.
Do you read reviews when you buy, before you buy?
I did on these ones, yeah. I did, yeah. Hey, look. Let's have a look. You wouldn't know what it was like until I take it out of the box. I don't even know if it's got if it plugs into mains or it plugs into the router.
It probably just plugs into your plug in the wall.
So how does that work then? How does that work then? Because there's a black spot, so there's a Wi-Fi black spot.
Yeah, there's a little Morse code booster in it. Little guy who sends the signal from your Wi-Fi box to that, and then he beeps away.
Look at that, right, Jim? So look at the size of that. You can see the size of that box, can't you?
Yeah, now he's going to complain about the packaging. Yeah.
Like a Rubik's, it's the size of a Rubik's Cube, right? But it came in that box. It came in that box.
Do you keep that box now?
Nah, do I? Do you want it, like?
You can put things in it,
You don't collect boxes, do you?
Yeah.
You don't want anyone to collect boxes, no.
I like putting things in boxes. They're handy, aren't they?
Oh, you're not one of these, Jim, who buys something, like, and then keeps the box. puts it in the loft and that.
Yeah, keep the box. Sometimes
Yeah,
the
well.
box lasts longer than the product.
Imagine if you kept every box of everything you ever bought. No wonder, man. What's in your loft? Oh, yeah, look. We're going to go live. Oh, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to do a speed test. I'm going to do a speed test, right, before I plug this in. An internet speed test, right, on my tablet. Because
I'd imagine the speed will be the same. Doesn't it just boost the signal?
Yeah, but the signal's what you get your download speed from, innit?
I don't know.
If you've got a crap, see, my signal's already gone twice. While I've went from phone to tablet back to phone in the last 2 hours because of my signal. Let's have a look. I'll show you the speed test, right? Let's have a look. You know, I once did get Tunesy, yeah? This is when me and Tunesy were like that, yeah? I did once ask him to boil the kettle for us on a live to see how much electricity he used. He did it as well. Wasn't much, right, what's it called? Speed test. Internet speed test. Broadband speed checker, that's the one. Hang on. Let me see. Right, can you see that, Jim?
Hang on now. I'm in the chat. Let me come out of the chat.
Can anyone else see what they need to see on there?
Be helpful if you read it, no, rather than us trying to fucking read it on a 3-inch screen.
Sorry, Jim.
You broke up. It's not working.
Right, can you see what you need to see there, people? I'm going to start the test now, right? Start the test.
At least tell me what it says. What's your speed? You couldn't speed.
Right, connecting the test to the server, download test in progress, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You said wow as if it's really serious.
102, right?
102 what?
102, sorry people, I was showing them the wrong bit there. 102 download speed, right? 17. There, look, can you see that, peeps? Right? Can you see them figures there?
Well, someone just say yes to them.
Right. So the download, 102.9 download megabyte, MB, whatever that is. Upload, 17.9. Download's quite good, I think.
Yeah, the uploads is it
right, I'm going to plug this in now and see. I'm going to plug this in. Let me plug this in, right?
See, I remember the days when you used to have to plug your into your phone socket.
Dial-up. Dial-up. Right, for a start, the first thing I'm going to tell you is that you need a full socket to yourself because it's that bulky, it won't fit in a socket where there's two.
Like a live review, isn't it? It's brilliant.
Has anyone else, right? So I plugged it in, right? I'm assuming that's all you have to do, right?
You one of them that don't read the instructions.
Got 4 green lights flashing now, yeah. Look.
Did they come with an instruction leaflet? About
that's
90
in the box.
pages long. It's in the box.
In the box.
Fuck the instructions.
Right, so there's my figures now, right? I've plugged this thing in. I'm gonna go again, yeah. Start speed test again, yeah.
What happens if it goes down? Is that good or is it bad?
Probably will know me, like. Oh, it has as well. Look. It's gone down to 22 from 125.
That's fucking weird.
Oh my God, look at that, lads. Look at that. Can anyone see that? That is my that's my upload speed.
You've just give internet to next door. Imagine that. That's why you got it. You got it so fast because your next door neighbour sent you it. He's sitting there now rubbing his hands.
Download speed 22. 22 and 4 upload speed.
Look on the bright side, Moon. It was free postage.
Not even funny.
My internet's just gone up here. You've just boosted the whole of the UK's internet.
Oh, it's gone up. It's gone up a bit now. Look, this time it's 46. Oh, it's just take a little while. Like.
Let's not get excited. It was 102, wasn't it?
Before I plugged it in, yeah. Oh, my upload speed gone to. My upload speed is now 7.92. Anyone who knows what they're on about, that is shit, innit? That is shit.
Moon, I read the instructions and set it up properly.
You shouldn't have to do much more than plug it in, though. Should you really?
Has it got switches on it, so you have to switch it to a certain channel?
Right, I'm just going to keep doing this speed test till it gets better.
Do you have to pair it with your...
Oh, this is terrible. It's gone back down to 11 now. Can you read that?
Oh,
Wireless Range Explorer. Wireless Range Explorer setup. Mobile phone, whatever it is. Oh, at least I've got 2.1 now where upload speed. Fucking 2.1. Oh, you've got to set it up, haven't you?
See?
Oh, open your browser web page.
There you go. Log on to their web page and they'll feed you a load of false information.
You won't have to put the light on for this site.
See, now you can understand, Moon, you can understand now why we never went to the moon.
We can, like. Yeah. Make sure that you have connected.
I bet you it never said this in the reviews, did it? You need to passport as well, our passports.
Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? That connector there is going to connect to the router in the house by password.
Yeah, be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Well, we've just got 1-0.
Didn't even know they're getting 1-0. How are Lincoln getting on?
Lincoln, well. Yeah, Dave didn't sound very well earlier, like, did he?
It was all right, mate.
He sounded, well, he's still 0-0 with Derby.
Yeah.
He's 1-1 with 8 minutes left. Did you know?
Where's the day gone? You know? How's
Plug in the
your
extender.
fruit garden coming on?
Oh, not too good, you know, mate. I had to go buy some grapes today because the
Jesus
grapes
Christ,
didn't
man.
turn out this year, and tomatoes. I had to go to Tesco and buy some.
Yeah, I had a bad year this year. I didn't have enough water. It's just no good. The onions grew well. The apple tree that blossomed. Plenty of apples if anyone wants any apples. And
Yeah.
carrots were great.
Did you have to go to the shop and get some water today? Like, was it all
Always
working?
go to the shop.
Everything working?
I only drink Evian water. Purest water in the world.
It's the best, isn't it?
It is.
They reckon it's like they reckon it's nearly as good as rainwater, you know, Evian,
I don't know.
if you filter it properly.
What filter the rainwater or filter the Evian?
Both, I think. Enter the password. Default password. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
So you didn't read the reviews properly, did you? Where it
Yeah,
says,
I'm gonna
great
have to do
device, will take 7 hours to set up. Or do you have to pay a guy
Look at all
to
this.
come in?
Look at all this here. What you've got to do, man.
Wow. Okay.
What happened to just plugging it in? That's going to take me hours, that.
Get somebody in to
Look
do
at
it for
that.
you. Look online, see if there's an installation guy.
Why don't I just hand over control of my computer to somebody and let them download it all for us?
Yeah, that's it. Someone on YouTube. They won't look.
That's what I mean. There's loads of people who I can trust. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, won't
Yeah.
So Borough have had 13 shots to Rotherham's 5, and it's 1-1. It's took us 80 odd minutes to score. 83 minutes. I don't think we're going to get a winner. Like, I'll be honest. I'm surprised.
You said that the other week and you were 3-1.
What's a YouTube video? I will do it. I'll do it when I finish this, and I will let you all know. Like,
how many's in the
because
chat?
I know you'll be dying. 13 right now. What about the other night, Jim? What happened there when we had 60 odd people in? Were you in on that one? It was nuts, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was mad. How many's in Paul Allen's then?
Oh, it's because Jimmy Newman's on. That's why. Jimmy Nick's all be viewers. We've got more than Flavors, like, which is a first.
Yeah, that means Flavors is not there.
DG back up.
DG back up, lad.
DG back up. Yeah, 22 in there.
That'll all be about
Paul Annan might have finished.
Oh, you might get a subs over if you're lucky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's one for you. Look what's on tonight. Can you see that?
No. I can see a blue thing. I can't read it.
Yeah, hang on. Closed panel live stream. The Fantasist, aka Belfast Pinocchio. 7 o'clock tonight. 100% banter. Closed panel live stream about the Fantasist, aka Belfast Pinocchio. Whoever that is.
Who's that then? Who's put that up? Whose channel's that?
Banter. 100% banter.
Is he still going?
Panorama banter.
Is he still going?
Yeah.
Didn't even know
He's
he's still going.
about, mate. Yeah, he hasn't done that for a while, like, but he's still about.
Yeah. He's all right, I suppose, but not my cup of tea. Oh dear.
Oh, got disallowed.
That's good.
Offside. Oh, fuck for that. Yeah, well, this one is a closed panel live stream, which means someone's in for a roasting, doesn't it?
Oh, that'll be fair then, won't it?
Panel. it's going to be a panorama style in it. You know, when his panel's closed, he's going to be putting some facts out there, like.
Facts, me ass, I don't care. Not really interested. I'll watch BBC Three if it needs to be.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Let's have a look at this here. I've just seen this post from 4 hours ago. I'm going to turn my camera around here and show you.
Is Monk going live tonight?
This is on who?
Monk.
I would expect so. He usually does, like, on a night.
Is he still in the chat now? Has he left the chat?
Pretty much guarantee it'll be on like about 7, half 7. Look at this. So this is from 100% Banter 4 hours ago, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, and it says, Nilo Mack, I'm going to give you one chance to act like the man you claim to be and retract the sick comment you made last night about where you lied and apologise. You have until my schedule live this evening where I'll have my reply. Your choice is how this plays out.
It's fucking terrible, isn't it?
So this is what he's on about. This is what he's on about. What Nilo Mack has put in the chat last night. Can you see that?
Nilo put in? No. What does it say? Hang on.
Jackie, I let Banter in before I knew they were connected, but got an email to say he downloaded my pics, so I blocked him because some of them was of my kid.
Oh, fucking hell, man. What's wrong with
He
people?
obviously hasn't seen one of Banter's roasts, has he?
Yeah, but look.
Yeah, that was 4 hours ago. And it's still up now, so I don't think Nilo has explained himself there. Like,
Yeah.
there's going to be trouble there. Like.
If I cared, I'd be bothered, mate, but look, I don't care. I'll watch it tomorrow.
But I'm not going to lie though. Some of Banter's lives are funny, you know, because of the way he does things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can watch. I don't mind watching.
No, used to do some good watch-alongs, Hardy.
Yeah, did you see that Scotty G's hair the other day, Jim?
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Mate, how the hell did that happen?
Yeah, that's. Can I give my opinion on it?
Was there an explanation of it? Yeah.
There is an explanation. Right, so my proper opinion is you've got a guy who takes copious amounts of drugs, who's decided at some stage to dye his hair, and he's applied the dye to the front of his head, forgetting about the back completely. He's got his head goes to the back. So he's looking in the mirror and he's just doing that bit, the front bit. And then.
Oh, so he's doing the bits he can see.
And at no stage has he ever thought that he has a back of his head. He doesn't even know he has got it because he's never seen it.
It's mad, isn't it? Because I've never really seen the back of my head. You don't really see the back of your head, do you? Unless someone takes a photo of it.
No, but if you're washing your hair...
I still remember it's there, though. I still know it's there, though.
But Scotty didn't. He forgot completely. He just thought, what are these people? What's this about the back of my head? He doesn't know he's got one.
He was going to go to the shops like that. Like he said the other day, he said, I need to go to the shops for a few things. And I thought, mate, you don't, doesn't matter what you need.
I think where Scotty lives is the locals around him. That wouldn't have come as any shock or surprise to them. That he's walking around like that.
All right. Just normal, that.
That'd be normal. Oh, Lord, this Scotty. I like Scotty.
The best thing was, this was like 7:30 or 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning, wasn't it?
Am I right to think Scotty G originally come on as a bare knuckle boxer?
Yeah, he was offering a few people out when he was offering Decker out at one point. He was going to fill Decker in, wasn't
And you say YouTube's not mad.
he? Yeah, he had a few fights. He did have a few fights set up, and he never turned up. Strangely, you know.
I wonder why. He's one of them people, mate. He's one of them people that's going to go to a boxing show, a bare knuckle boxing show, and the guy in the thing's going to say, anyone in the audience want to fight? And he's going to say, me. He's going to get up and end up with brain damage. Well, it's probably all right. See, that's it.
Sean, Sean, have you seen Banter's live for tonight, mate? We've just been on about it there. It looks like Neil O'Mac's getting the Banter treatment tonight. Because Sean's, I think Sean likes Neil, doesn't he? He's Irish as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Neil, I've seen Neil's lives. I've never seen anything controversial, but...
Oh, Borough have only just scored. Get in last minute.
Didn't I? What about Lincoln? What about Lincoln?
Lincoln's 0-0. They've scored on my phone, but it hasn't come through on the telly yet because I'm a minute behind. Oh, here we go. Greenwood. Oh, no. Corner. Yeah, we've definitely scored, but my Fire Stick's about a minute behind.
I like the way you're watching it, but there's a bit of doubt in your minds.
No, because it's just come through on my phone there, on the app that I've got running. It's come up 2-1 to Borough, but they haven't still 1-1 on the telly. It's brutal, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been disallowed. Oh, you're kidding me, aren't you? Swear down. Did you hear that? Did you hear that there, Jim? Go. Oh.
It's shocking.
It's an app on my phone that shouts when we score.
And then disallowed.
Yeah. And then they all moan when it doesn't. It's like a little thing on the app. Oh, God. What's he saying here? Did you see Boss Dog last week? Did you see Boss Dog Gaff last week? Looks like he's now got a disco in Gaff as well now. He's got a disco.
I've seen him dancing, and I don't know what's he doing.
He was dancing in the disco, yeah. Yeah. Oh, who's this? Jamie with a big bet on here.
What's he got?
Hamburg game. He needs the Hamburg game versus AZ Alkmaar to be over 3.5 goals to win 20 bags.
Okay, man.
Brentford game, same. All right, I don't know. Have you just put that bet on? There's 3 games that he's got all over 3.5.
Good bet.
I never ever got into them. I never got into them, Jim.
I do the bet like that, just to, and because it'd be nice, wouldn't it, just to get, if you get it up, it's 20 fucking grand, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, he's got it in like a multiple bet, and 3's already come in.
Brilliant, fantastic.
Can you cash out, Jamie? Can you cash out, mate?
Don't cash out. Don't cash out. Fucking go for stick.
It's right, like a bet's a bet. You could never cash out before years ago, could you?
Don't cash out, honestly. The bookies make shitloads of money by people cashing out.
So last night, Jim, when Jerry Helmet was on?
Yeah.
Did you see at the end where he said, is this channel monetized? And he said, have you got to buy me a coffee or anything? And I said, no. But I did say to him, I said, if you want to do anything, I said, go and join, right? I said, just join, it's only $1.99. Or what else you could do? I never said this to him, but what else you can do? You can gift memberships, can't you? Have you
Yeah,
seen that?
yeah,
So
I've
what does
seen
that
it.
mean? Because Slim's done it a few times on here.
Yeah, you could just purchase memberships for other people.
What? So that's just for a month, and then they get a free
I think,
membership for a month.
yeah, I think it's just for the month. I don't think it renews their memberships every month. I'm not sure, mate, to be honest. You need an expert on, someone like Tracy.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sean, right? I know like you're saying that, but have you read what Nilo's put in that comment? It's not very good. That like something to do with kids, isn't it? And no, you're gonna respond to that. Like, I don't know, Nilo. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know him. Don't.
Seems to be a lot going on with that community where there's a lot of kids getting mentions every day. That's Sean and what we talked about earlier on where Sean was on the panel. That's where this, know what I mean? Half of it gets to that point where it loses its viability of being true. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, if nothing, there's a bit of drama for the night in there as if we need it.
I said I'm not sub, so I wouldn't go. Couldn't be asked. Fed up hearing about it. My phone doesn't have drain quick now. You know, man.
Don't you take your wife to the Wetherspoons cheap night anymore, Jim? You know, the 2 for 1 and that.
No, she won't go to Wetherspoons no more.
Oh, do you have a bad night there, like?
No, it's all wine bars now, mate.
Is that what's happening? Is Southampton any good then, or what? Is it like? Is it trendy, or what? Is it got its trendy bits?
No, it's part of shite, mate.
Is it?
Southampton is Portsmouth's better than Southampton.
Yeah.
Portsmouth. Yeah. Southampton's not good at all. It's got its high street with the Yateses and a Wetherspoons and an ice cream parlour and all that shit, but
Is Yates on there? Is Yates like another version of
Wetherspoons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same though. It's not the same though, is it? It's like, do they go for the same sort of like bargains and that?
Yeah, they're all the same now, mate. It's not the same. I think.
Weren't you in Plymouth, Jim, not long back? Didn't you do that live from Plymouth?
Yeah, I think that's nice. I like Plymouth.
I remember you doing the live. That might have been that night when you went Sky.
Why? Who said that? No.
Stevie Boy.
Is he in Plymouth?
You said Plymouth is even better.
Plymouth is nice. I like Plymouth. Yeah, Plymouth's good.
Right, well, I'm going to go in a minute, Jim. I'm going to go in a minute. You are?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to drop off, mate. I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Get your route
Keep an eye on tonight. Probably bump into you tonight somewhere, a minute.
See you later, mate. Take care.
Nice one, everyone. Jamie, I will put to keep an eye on that bet for you, mate. Yeah, I've been on 2.5 hours now. Yeah, so Rotherham had a goal disallowed. Borough had a last minute winner disallowed there. 8 fouls each. 3 yellow cards for Rotherham, 1 for Borough. From where I've seen, they only had 1 eye on it. And from some of the stats there, it looks like Borough should have won, like, but anyway. Right, guys, we're going to end it there. Tea time, and I'll catch up with you all wherever anything's happening. Till next time.